All right, everybody. Well, welcome to our first class of the automatic lead tool, the automatic lead tools training university. This is our first class. Our university style training is going to make it very simple for those of you who are looking for ways to very simply be able to do some very simple marketing strategies online and offline, but mainly online, that are going to allow you to build your contact list of people. If you are a small business owner, a network marketer, a product salesperson, a real estate agent, an insurance agent, an affiliate marketer, one of the greatest needs, probably the greatest need that you have and I have, are for qualified and targeted prospects and leads to talk to each and every day. In fact, if you aren't talking to a minimum of 5 to 10 potential customers, business partners, customers per day, not per week, not per month, but per day, the likelihood of you succeeding from home are very, very small. So I'm going to be conducting different university-style courses here for the novice online marketer. I am working with a very, very successful 7-figure earner who is teaching me step by step some of the more simple marketing strategies that he is using. We are using automatic lead tool software for a lot of what we do. You'll see that demonstrated today in this training. And we are going to focus today on using a simple 30-minute per day email strategy that I've been using successfully for years and years in building my contact list. So in training number 1, I'm going to show you step by step how to use the ALT, that's the Automatic Lead Tools software platform, and just one of the components called the data miner to create email addresses of active and targeted prospects who, just like myself and you too, need fresh prospects and leads to talk to each and every day. This process of acquiring names, email addresses, and eventually phone numbers is the process in which we go about building our contact list. Now, people have asked me for years and years, because I have made a lot of money working in various network marketing companies, online marketing opportunities, and affiliate marketing opportunities. I've been doing it full time for the last 21 years. What is the key? What is the key to making money from home? And I'm going to tell you, the key to all financial success in any small or home-based business and sales effort is all based on your customer or business partner contact list. Without growing a list of people who have literally opted in at one point in time and requested information from you, your road to success is going to be very bumpy and turbulent and very difficult to navigate. Follow what I teach you in this first training course and use it each and every day if you're passionate about creating wealth for you and your family for the rest of your life, adding new business partners, and growing your income. If you do it and you spend 30 minutes getting the emails out on a daily basis, and then the only other thing is just responding to the people who are opting in, and gather their information and add them to your contact list. And that contact list should be growing each and every day. Now, make sure you keep this video and watch it as many times as you need to until you have mastered this simple technique. If you do this, you're going to have amazing success. Whether you want to build an affiliate network and earn $400 commissions every time somebody signs up and purchases this software, or if you just want to use the software and promote it, promote your own home-based business. You can do both. You can promote as many products, services, or opportunities as you want. But the main thing that you're doing using this strategy, the emailing strategy, is you are looking to acquire names and email addresses of interested parties who have opted in, and acquire more information like their phone number as you get started. So let's go ahead, and this is an outline that will be included with you. It's a step-by-step because I'm a visual person and I don't know why that stretched down. I wish that would go up a little bit. Let me see if I can get that up there and maybe move this down a little bit so everybody can see. Okay, hopefully everybody can see the full file here. I'm using Screencast-O-Matic. It's a great tool for those of you that need a piece of software. It's very inexpensive. It's $15 a year, and you can record on screen, so you can share your screen, record a video with the click of a button. It's very, very good software. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and jump over to the automatic lead tools screen, and I'm playing around with this because remember, these screens are different sizes, so it's not gonna be real professional, but I think you'll get. So of course, if you have automatic lead tools software, this is the main sales page here. It is a fantastic software that offers you not only the data miner, which is worth the price of the software itself in gold, and it gives you access to as many names, emails, phone numbers, contacts that you'll need to promote your business for the rest of your life. It's the ultimate fishing tool, as I call it. It also includes a voice broadcasting platform, an incoming call center, so you can take live sales calls, people looking to work from home. Also webinars on demand and custom sales funnels. But in this process, you're only going to need to use the data miner. So I'm going to log in, and I'm going to show you just how simple this is. I'm back in my back office. Everybody has one. Once you have the software, you're going to go up to data mining, and you're going to come down to your data mining software. Remember, when you purchase the software, you'll have to set up your hosting for your data miner, but there's video tutorials, and everything really is very easy to set up. I always joke and say that if I can set up this system, and I did in about 2.5 hours following all of the video, there is no one that cannot do it because I am completely computer illiterate. So I click on data mining software, and then I scroll down. I've already downloaded it, so I just hit access software. Now it's going to open up the screen. You can see with the data mining software, this updates. You always want to make sure it says they're current, and you can pull data from Google, Bing, Merchant Circle, Yelp, Craigslist, Backpage. But I usually use Google because it will go through 100 pages of Google, which is a lot, and it will pull the data from those pages. And if I'm looking for network marketers, because what I'm promoting in this example is the software that you're seeing right here, the automatic lead tools. So I'm just going to come down here to enter keywords. Now, all you need to do here, you can use up to 7 keywords, but you can select specifically the name of software that you want to. Let me see if I can go to my favorites here. Let's see here. Maybe I need to go over here to my Internet Explorer. Let me just see here. See if I've got it over here. Yeah, I'm going to show you this so you can write this down real quick. In fact, I'll copy this. Control C, then I'll go back over, and I will show you on my. I'll add this to the. Let me see here. Okay, so I'll just put here directory of MLM or network marketing companies. And I'll paste that in there, Control V. That is a really good directory called npros.com. And what you can do using that is you can go in and where was I? Over here. Let me show you. I can go in here and I can type in any company, or they're alphabetically ordered. So if I just click on M, you can see it gives you all the network marketing companies out there. Manatech, Market America, and you just pick one. So I'll just take Market, let's just go to, how about Mary Kay? That's an old company, and there'll be probably some good data. So let's go back over, let's go back up to the data miner, wherever you might have gone. There it is. And we'll go and type in Mary Kay. That's all you need to type in, extract leads. Now, over the next few minutes, you can see it's going to continue to pull data from the first 100 pages. It's going to be mostly email and then phone numbers. And the reason that we want phone numbers in emails is mainly in this university we're teaching emailing, but there is the phone broadcasting component to the system. And so for those of you that would just like to take the phone numbers, you can just upload them and record a short message and send out your short little message to as many of these targeted leads as you would like. But you can see that it just continues to pull data. If you just let it run, which I recommend, it only takes about 3 or 4 minutes to go through about 100 pages of Google. You can also search Bing, but there's not as much information with Bing. Google, of course, is the granddaddy of the search engines. Merchant, Circle, and Yelp would be really good places to go if you want to pull data of traditional small businesses, and then we'll be covering how to use the data miner in our next training with using traditional businesses that you can actually sell this software to, like realtors, restaurants, laundries, florist, whatever you want. It's a great tool that you can sell directly to the small business owner. Now, it just got done running, and you can see this has pulled 2,748 email addresses. Now, I will tell you that there will be probably 50% duplicates, so you just want to open it up right there from that page. Let it open up, and everything in email will come over here in column A. So bring your little cross and put it on the line up there, as you can see, and then pull that to the right just to open that email column. Now you can see all of the emails. You don't really have to worry about paying attention. This just shows you where that email address came from. Pinterest, Facebook, these are all people that are actively advertising Mary Kay products out on the internet. Now, I'll tell you, this is important because if ever you voice broadcast or email and somebody says, hey, where did you get my email? You're spamming me. First of all, there's 2 reasons that we're not spamming. Number 1, these are considered businesses. Whenever you put an advertisement for a product, service, or business out on the internet with your website and contact information, whether it be phone number or email or both, it opens you up and you are now classified as a business. You are welcoming contacts. And what we're doing in this example is I'm simply offering them software that will enhance their businesses. So they should be happy that I'm reaching out to them with this software. But just remember that if you ever have somebody says, hey, I'm going to go to the Attorney General and I'm going to report you, you can say, well, here's the link on Pinterest, or here's your Facebook page where I found your ad. And of course, they have not even one leg to stand upon. You'll also notice when I show you the email that I send out at the very first, called the non-spam email, It doesn't mention any company, doesn't give any link, and doesn't even give them my phone number. So it is just an offer to help them, and I'm sending it out to public information. So let's get rid of the duplicates. So I come over here and I want to highlight column A, and I want to go all the way down to the bottom of column A, because remember, there's like almost 3,000 emails here. And okay, there's 2,700. So I've highlighted them. See how it's gray over here? Now, if you have Excel, if you don't, you can get it. It's not cheap, but it is something that comes with Microsoft Office. It comes with PowerPoint, Notepad, Word, and Excel, and it is worth the investment. I'm not sure how much it is anymore, but you can get it over at Microsoft's website if you don't have it. Otherwise, there are, I think Google has a spreadsheet like Excel. I've never used it, but I've always used Excel. So I want to get rid of my data, my duplicates. So I come up here to data, and when I click on that, I come over here to the right and it says remove duplicates. See that right there? Now what it will do when I click on it, it's going to ask me if I want to expand the selection or continue with the selection I have, which I do, and then I click remove duplicates. And it's only highlighted in column A, you can see, so I go OK. It removed 691 duplicate emails, right? So that means I have 2,057 unique emails. Now, if I'm sending 200 emails a day, that's 10 full days worth of marketing. So that's a lot, and that took me about 3 minutes to gather that data. So I click on OK. Now you can either save this file. I don't like to save this file, but you can if it makes it easier. It does have all of this information. So I just go scroll back up. I don't know why those. Okay, so I'm going to go back up to where the data is because it compresses everything up. And you can see that up here, there's where the email addresses, these are non-duplicates. So those are the ones I want, 2,058. So I'm going to click and I'm going to go back up and I'm going to highlight all of those, all the way back up to number 1. Excuse me, I'm fighting a little bit of a cold today, so a little congested. So see how it's just scrolling back and highlighting all of those back up to number 1, and then just drop down here. There's where you want to, and then you want to copy those. Okay, so Control C, and then I'm going to go ahead and just get rid of this list. I'm going to delete it. Don't save it. And I've got a blank one already open so I can make the time shorter on this presentation. So I go up to that box up there under number 1 with A, and then I go Control V as in Victor, and that just pastes them in here to a new file. So now I've got all of this information, and what I recommend you do is go up to File, and you want to save your files. So Save, and I keep mine over at my Scott Nelson's OneDrive, and then I'm going to label. This is very important so you know what you got in that highlighted area. Go in there, and this is Mary Kay, so I'm going to put Mary Kay emails, and then the date, 3/19/15. And you make sure you save it. I always save it in CSV. That's comma delimited file, and that's the most common of the word, and then save. And then it's just going to go ahead and save it for you. Okay. And there it saved it. Okay. And boom, you now have it, and then you can just exit out. Don't save. Now I know where the file is, so I can access it each day, because as we look at the training document, I've now completed step number 1. I've actually used the Automatic Lead Tools data miner, and I've chosen Mary Kay, and I have harvested 3 or 4 minutes worth of data. And then I took the email addresses in step 2 and I put them into an Excel file. Okay, now the next day or that very day, I am going to go to one of my free email accounts, and in this example, I will go to my Google account. I have used this Google account for many years, so I can usually send 200 to 300 emails a day. Now, I will tell you that I've already sent 300 today, but I just want to show you how simple this is. It will take you less once you have a file like I just did, this Mary Kay file. Okay, all I need to do, if this was a brand new day, the first thing I would do would be go back into my folders where I've saved it. That would be Scott Nelson's OneDrive. And I would go down here and look at, there it is, Mary Kay emails with today's date. So I'm going to go ahead and just double click, and that's going to open it up. Okay, there it is. And I just want to make sure I have enough space for some of those long emails. Then I'm just going to minimize it so it stays down here. Just get rid of that box. Now, I'm going to come over here to Compose. This is my Gmail. And what I'm going to do is I have my Outlook or my MSN account open over here. So this is a letter that I use right now that's polling really good, and I have included it on my list. You can see what it looks like. These are people already today. This is off my, because I believe you don't just email the list that you get from the data miner, but I also email my personal contact list because I have about 2,500 contacts over here. So I did this email today, and you can see I've already had 1, 2, 3, 4 requests for information. Here's one from my team success. And when you open it up, it says what? Send info. This is what a opt-in, this person, don't know who he is. He's just one of my contacts, Ted. He is now giving me permission-based email. So you can see down here the email that I sent him, and I've copied this into the document that I'm going to give you with this training, but it just basically was the initial letter that said, friends and business entrepreneurs, I feel very blessed to be able to share some powerful news that will help change your life's course in your home business, affiliate program, or small business forever, starting now. And then I address the problem. Remember, this is non-spam. It's a little longer than I usually use, but it doesn't mention ALT, doesn't give them any website, no links to any video presentations, nor does it give him my phone number. That's a perfectly legitimate non-spam email. Okay, and what I send back to him, which I'm also included in this training, will be this. So I can just go right here. This is what I send back. Once I have permission based, now I reply back, hey, Tony, thank you for requesting information. Notice about automatic lead tools. Boom. I have permission, so I can immediately mention automatic lead tools. This software will do the same for you and your business contacts. Also, I hope you're enjoying your visit. Then I give him 2 short presentations. This is about a 20-minute presentation that I did that just demos the software. The reason I do a 15-20 minute video is I'm not looking for tire kickers. I don't want to waste people's time because I don't want to waste your time and I don't want to waste my time. So I want them to watch the short video first, and if they like it, then it says, if after viewing the above video, you would like to watch a full recorded presentation by the owners of ALT, which is an hour long, then you should visit, and there's my ALT custom sales funnel where people go and opt in, and then they get into my autoresponder, and they start getting emails that are dripped over them for about 30 days during the follow-up. And this is my informational funnel, so make sure you register yourself. It just tells them what to do. All right, so let's go back over, though. What am I doing if it's a brand new day? Oh, let me just go back over here because I really emphasize in my in this training how important it is to get that information back out right away. So I just copy that pre-written email right to there and then copy it and go back up to Ted, who just at 11:37, and it's currently 12:06, about 30 minutes ago. I just hit reply, and then I'm going to go paste that email right back in there to Ted. And the only thing I'm going to do is change the name from Tony to Ted. Now it's got those same links. It's now got my phone number and my contact information, and I send it along its merry way. And this is what I mean about sending out prompt response. Remember, the fortune is in the follow-up, okay? So I want to show you a short little one that's doing really well called This Could Be It. This is what I'm sending out to my list. Look at how short that is. Now, I'm using a list from Janice members right now I'm working through, but in this example, obviously these are Mary Kay, but it doesn't matter. So I can just copy this. I always keep the ones that I'm using because some work better than other. I copy that. Now I go back over to my free Gmail account and I paste that body, Control V. Oops, I cut off when I copied. I didn't keep the H in there. I want to do that. Make sure you don't send something that looks like hello as soon as I can. Hello. How's that? Hello, Janice members, but I'm going to change this to not Janice anymore in this example. These are Mary Kay members. Now, the reason I do that, and I talk about this in the document, is that people that open that up, they're only going to spend 6 to 9 seconds at your email. So if you had 4 or 5 paragraphs, it's just not going to work well, is it? So they open it up, they say, hey, Mary Kay members, boom. It gets their attention. They're going to read a little bit more. Just a quick question for you. Do you need to grow and expand your customer and business partner databases? I am seeing great things happen. Well, good thing. Make sure you, unlike me, I'm not proofreading very well. Happening. I am seeing great things happening. Oh, no, I guess not. I guess I did have it right. I am seeing great things happen using some state-of-the-art marketing software that has, and then I put bullet points. That's allowed me to increase my online business by 300% in the last 30 days, has allowed me to generate 2,000 plus targeted prospects in as little as 1 minute with a single click of the mouse, and has allowed me to bank an extra $7,000 in my first 15 days of using this platform. If you need help in growing your business, simply reply back. Remember, you're giving them the opportunity to opt in and type send info, and I will shoot you out a brief video demo I did for this software. Let me know if I can help. Scott Nelson, Spokane, Washington, USA. No phone number, no link, no name of the company. And remember the subject line? This could be it. Now, your subject line should be short, and it should create curiosity for your person that reads this. That's the perfect non-spam email. Okay? Now that I have that written there, I go up here to the 2, but I don't want to paste any addresses, except I recommend sending it to your main personal address. I'm going to send it over to my S. Nelson 48, and I'm going to show you why that makes it easier. Okay? Now I'm going to click on the BCC. That's the blind carbon copy. You always want to go back to your leads. There's my Mary Kay. Okay? And I'm going to start at number 1. And you can, depending on the newness of your free account, I recommend never sending more than groups of 25 at a time. So go down to 25 and then copy, Control C, and then reduce that Excel page back so it goes minimal. Oops. Where did that? Oops. I don't know why it did that. Okay, and where is my, there. I don't know what happened. Must have gone to the draft for some reason. Yeah, this could be it. Okay, so there it is, right? I go back up, find that BCC again. Then I put my little cursor over there, click, and then Control V, and it's going to paste those people. There's the 25, right? And the only thing I really need to do before I send it is just go back and recopy the email you're sending. It's very short because you're going to come back. Okay, now watch. I'm going to go ahead and send that. Okay, just went out to 25. Then I come back, click compose, go back into the body, Control V for paste. Oop, Control V, types it right back in. Remember our subject line? This could be it. Go back up, BCC, remember that's where your address is. Go back to your document, find your Mary Kay, go back to 26 and go from 26 down to 50. Okay, copy, Control C, minimize that. Doing that over and over again. Okay, go back to your draft. There it is. Go to your BCC. Come up there, put your cursor up there, click, Control V, and now you're going to get your numbers 25. Now you're going to have 50, and I'm not going to do any more today. Oh, gosh. I'm sorry about this. This computer is so, maybe it's sent it. Let me see. Okay, it did go out to both of them. Yeah, okay. So it did go out, okay? And then you'll see that in your inbox, you can see that you had 6 and 5. 11 out of the 50 actually were bounce backs. Now, that doesn't mean it could mean that the email address has been changed or the server is blocking your email, but you're always going to get, even with bounce backs, you're going to get 80 to 90% delivery off of these lists. So let's just say I got 40 of my 50 just delivered. That took me about what? Maybe a minute. So if you have an older account like I do, then I recommend doing 50, 25 to 50 emails pasted at a time and do a minimum of 100 to 300 a day. Now, if you've got a new Gmail account, we've had some people that opened a brand new Gmail account and they actually tried to send too many and they got bounced back. Okay, I got to readjust this screen again so you can read this. Hold on. Having a hard time. Forgive me about that. There we go. Let's pull that one down a little bit. Okay, so we have gone and we started to paste 25 to 50 emails at a time, and you want to do, when you start out, if you've got a brand new account, do a minimum or no more than like 50 email addresses per day. Do that for the first week, and then the second week maybe go up to 75 or 100, but gradually work your way up to maybe after your first 30 days, you should be able to do a couple hundred a day, and then just make sure that you keep it at no more than 300 a day, because Google will watch you and police you. And then in step number 4, you want to make sure that you're checking your inbox several times each day and look for the respondents who are requesting more info. These are what we know as opt-ins, and these are the real data that you're looking to mine using this technique. And the reason you are is because these are people, these are real gold. These are people that are saying, you can send me whatever you want. I always recommend, and I will show you, you'll notice that when I send out my email, I'll hit compose, there's always a, if by chance you're receiving this email in error, please accept my humblest apologies to be removed from my email listing. Please reply back and put remove in the subject line, and make sure you remove them as soon as they do that. Just get them off your list. You want to respect them. Most people won't once you start emailing them, but don't overwhelm them. Just get back to them right away. Get the information about what they're asking you for, whether it be for ALT or any other business, network marketing company, or anything, products that you're promoting. I always include a little bit more information in that second email after they request. The name of the company or the product is fine that I'm promoting. I want to include a brief testimonial about why I'm promoting the opportunity, the company, the product, or the service, and how it is or will benefit me or benefit your prospect. Remember, people are coming to you. They've got the same problem. We are solution providers and problem solvers for these people. We need to provide them with the belief that we also need to have. I also try to send out another short email that includes at least one link to a short sales presentation or a recorded presentation. I've included the example letter. I actually include those two links, one to a 15-minute presentation and the other one to a full length, so that if they want to opt in to my autoresponder for automatic lead tools, they can do that. And then, of course, every single person that sends you back an email that says send info, you want to make sure that you add them to your list. And here's an example. There's my ALT active list right here. Okay, look at all the names. This is what I've been able to, these are actual opt-ins. This is not mined data. They were at very first, but look at this. This is all over the last 16 days. This is more opt-ins than most people have kept in a whole year. You can see there is 164 at this point in time. These are people that said, send me more information. So if I get an opt-in right now, okay, let's go back up. Remember, I got that opt-in over at my other account. There's my team success. That was him. His name was Ted. I'm just going to copy his email. My team success. This is what you call beautiful gold nuggets. Copy that. Go back over, grab that ALT. Don't know his last name, but I'm just going to say Ted S is what it said. It doesn't have to be personalized. Go over here to column C. I'm going to drag that a little bit further apart and put your cursor, and now look at that. There's my team success. I've got 165 opt-ins, okay? And what I do with these people is I go over, this is extra bonus training for you. Isn't that wonderful? Now it's asking me, this usually is what Google does if you're sending too many emails out. It's kind of their little silent way of making sure that you're a real person. See, they're going to ask you to verify the CAPTCHA. That is a real good warning that don't send any more emails from this today. Give it at least 24 hours. This is why you want to be real careful, so you don't want to lose your account. Okay, so when that happens, that's their little warning. Now, what I do with that list, people ask me all the time. I have got an email account set up specifically for my ALT emailing with my team, but I can go over here and log in, and let's say a week from now, I've already followed up on them and they have not yet really done anything. Maybe they're in the autoresponder, maybe they're not. It doesn't matter if they are or they're not. I go through that list. I might just put something together like this. Hey, in fact, let me make those bigger so you can watch what I'm typing. Hello, business entrepreneurs. You have recently requested my help in solving your greatest need in making money from home. You absolutely must be talking or corresponding with a, and then I want to underline because it's an important word, minimum of 5 to 10 new prospects each and every day. Are you? Question mark. If not, let me show you a full training I just did this morning using my automatic lead tools data miner to generate over 2,000 red hot leads for my business and product. Okay. Now, the reason I mentioned automatic lead tools there is because they've already opted in. They've already received my response with the links in it, but that doesn't mean that they've gone through it. I can provide you with software that will increase your current business opportunity by 300% in 30 days or less, and provide you a great blessing. That's not really good. A great increase in income immediately. Need my immediate attention and help? Let's talk, because I have your much needed solution. Now, what I've done here is kind of almost created a non-spam email. So look how short it is and how right to the point it is. Because remember, people, even though they request, don't be discouraged when they request your email. It doesn't mean that they're going to take immediate action. Some people will hold on to your email. Some people, this is like, I call it seed. It may need to be fertilized or watered over the next few months or even a year. But as soon as somebody hits a dead end and they're not doing anything, they may just remember, and then they immediately will contact you and buy the software. So just create a good short subject line. So I call this an update, your miracle solution update, because that's pretty catchy. And then I've got their email, so I'm going to use the same strategy. I'm going to open up the email, and I'm going to start down at number 1, wherever it went. And this is a newer Gmail address. I just opened this up when I joined ALT. So I'm going to be real careful. I'm going to go in there, and I'm going to do 20 emails at a time. And so I'm just going to go, oops. I'm going to go in there and copy 20. That's all. Control C. And then I'm going to just minimize that. Just the same strategy that we used on our list. I'm going to make sure I put them into the BCC because I don't want them reading other people's email addresses. And now I've got 25. Okay, now I probably won't actually send it because I've got 165, but remember, I'm on the border of my other, so I probably will go ahead and try to send these out from here, okay? But this is what you can do once or twice a month after you get them the information. Since you don't have, sometimes they'll give you their phone numbers, most of the time you won't have the phone number. And so you really have to rely on the emailing getting through, right? So just remember that, and you can just drip over them, and they can just check on the progress. And you don't ever know that one of these people up on that BCC line may just have gotten totally frustrated because they haven't seen any increase or any growth in their income or their business opportunity. And by dripping over once or twice a month, and if they're in the autoresponder and you know they are, you may not want to drip this extra email over them too often because they're already getting a series of 8 different letters that go out with the ALT sales funnel. So just be mindful of that. Okay, so that's kind of what I wanted to show you. So here in this, which I'm going to attach to the email, are a number of the non-spam emails that I use, and you can see the different ones I use. Make sure you change them. I have here, I have received, this is an older one, I have received over $6,000 in affiliate commissions. Well, obviously you haven't, so you would change that and said, the gentleman who introduced me has already received over $6,000 in affiliate commissions in just his first 2 weeks of using the software. So make sure you don't take it word for word, but you'll get the you'll get the great idea of what I'm doing. And then there's the one I just used. And then down here at the bottom, I'm just going to put one example. And this is the one I use to send to a person who has opted in. And there's the 2 links that it uses and so forth. And so there is the end of our first training, 45 minutes. I wanted to do it in 30, but keep this and make sure you keep it. And when you have new people that join, you want to get them started on these courses. I'm going to add things as we go along. You may get 1 or 2 classes a month. You may get 2 in 1 week, just depending on how fast I'm learning, because I'm plugging in to the archive training with both ALT and with Rich O'Brien, who sponsored me. He's a prolific internet trainer, and as I learn his most simple techniques, I will also add them to this online training academy we're doing here. So I will add new courses as we move forward. If you have any questions, boy, my typing is really good today. Look at that. Please feel free to email me. If it's about ALT, please use leadssosimple@gmail. That's LEADS. That's leads, and then SO simple.com or at gmail.com. leadssosimple@gmail, or you can contact me. It's probably better to do it through email. You'll get a faster response. I've already had like 4 phone calls when I've done this training, so I get back to emails a lot faster. But if you've got a real urgent question or you want some help getting enrolled right away with the software, you can call me direct at 206-898-1148. For those of you that did not know, this is an affiliate program, and when you market the ALT, the Automatic Lead Tool software, you also earn a $400 one-time commission for each and every sale you make of the software. And as long as they are actively using the service monthly on the $97 per month reseller's license, you're going to receive $50 per month residual on each and every person that you enroll and sell the software who is active. So that's a really great way to put some extra money in your pocket too. So I hope you've enjoyed the training. I'm going to go ahead and stop here. I will get this out to you, and I will attach this Word document so that you have access to follow along. And if you have any questions, but if you do this technique, I promise, if you do it every day, I do it, I'm never going to teach you something in this course that I'm not using myself to promote my ALT affiliate business and any other businesses and products that I'm involved with. I will never tell you to do something that I'm not doing or have done. But if you do this simple emailing technique, and you do it every day, takes you 20 to 30 minutes, and you get them out a good follow-up email and then add to your list, I guarantee you will succeed in your business. You will have no more excuses if you do this every day. If you never do this, forget it. You're going to get exactly what you're getting right now, and for a lot of you, that's not a lot. So I hope that you will use this and enjoy it, and I thank you for joining us today. God bless you. See you at the top.